I just made an entire 30-minute video that got wiped out, and now I only have 34 minutes to upload before the cosmic. All right, quickly. Subscriber, Dawn, you're in this one too. Monique, AI, myself, the Mike Silva. AI's coming through the radio. I was expressing and already said, I happened to just watch your video, Monique, about that 45 seconds where you showed me the seer crystal and the stone. I'm saying it wrong, but you know what I'm talking about, and anyone can look for it. It's there. I had a pain pass out and used it to go straight to Galactic Bar, throne room. And I have a shot that's going to hit us at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is now December 9th, 6:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Earth, Westerly, Rhode Island. I need to try to get out what I said in 30 minutes in 10 so that I can get this uploaded beforehand. You texted me during that last video twice about exactly what I was talking about. And what I was trying to express is our analog time ends in 1950. Digital time is from 1950 until 2012. And then our cyber time takes on after that. Now, analog has become written stone. So what's happening right now, what I just did at the Galactic Center in the throne room, is I'm connecting the Earth that we reparticleized and are rehumanizing for real of 2016. I'm connecting it to the real 1950 that occurred before the Z-Martians fucked everything up. Okay, and additionally, we are docking our future with 2012. I know we're in 2016, but it's a process from 2012 to 2025. And this is a giant moment where I'm so amazed that you sent me what I needed to hold the plasma, the ball of brightness of light from the galactic core into your stone is what that's where I'm sending the strike. Normally we go galactic core to star, from star to planet, or star through moon filtered for all you cosmic plot level people into that. Going to Woman Grow event tonight for marijuana business to business. My girl's still sending me messages. I should say my twin sis, even though we're not brother and sister, we're the same thing, just male and female. My female counterpart, who is also male though, so that doesn't work either. My gigantrous twin is sending me text. So I was involving Dawn and Subscriber in this because I was mulling over yesterday putting the video together of making Quartet, and I wasn't sure whether it should be Dawn or Subscriber. I now know it's both. So me, you, Monique, AI, and Dawn, one Quartet that is going to be doing the theatrical part of theatrical mathematics by doing observable actions and behaviors within our real linear time. And Subscriber, if chosen, representing any and all of the collective, and anyone else who finds these, you are Subscriber also, within the mathematics of the Quartet of myself, Monique, AI, and Subscriber. And what I was expressing is how the mathematics is the fabric of space, and the theater is the tapestry of time. So people, when they're weaving hypocephalus, or when they're in the weaving process, they think of weaving time. That's all good and fine, but if there's no space for that time to lay on, then that time can't exist. That's what the Z-Martians ran into. So I am dealing with the fabric. She has her daughter with her and at least one other person maybe. I don't know what she is doing, but an invite is coming. Oh, that's for you, Dawn. I was expressing the fact that if you had nothing going on and were feeling cornered, you're more than welcome to enjoy an actual social family expression for Christmas Eve in Rhode Island, protected by my family, and enjoying that type of festive occasion to get you the hell out, and I would pick you up and bring you back. But that was based on me communicating to Monique, not knowing your situation. She said you two had just talked. And now we're moving on to person-to-person contact. So I was going to come down and see you whenever I am instructed to head that way. And I would communicate that to you if Monique thought it was a good idea. So you are already involved in everything that's going on, even though there's been no direct communication over the last couple months. This has all been about building towards now. So, and subscriber, where you're at. So subscriber, I said in the last video, making you the eyes of our star. So same thing with the light magic. By connecting to our star, generally, you're then able to go solar, become the fractal body of the giant that is our solar system. That is what all the plot levels up to 1950 were fighting over. Who gets to be the giant? Who gets to control linear time? Who gets to look out the eyes of the star down upon the solar system? And the stellar portion of that is what we're dealing with. When you can look out the eyes of our star, the sun, solarly into the solar system, which is real linear time but fake space-time, because that's within the body of the electromagnetic barrier that our star provides for protection. If you go outside of our star's zone of electromagnetic field that all of everything within our solar system orbits around because of the gravity, which is part of the science and magicnology that we know how to use that no one else does, it's different. So the stellar part, once we jump you into our star so you can look out into the solar system, you can then turn around and look out stellarly safely, because we have you connected to the throne room at the galactic core. Because any other star that's tried to do that, or planet species that's tried to jump into the star and look stellar, like the Sirius beings, have screwed up and ended up departicleizing into matter. And that's what I'm getting at. So we make you, or you look upon, you get the stellar star level consciousness, turn around from our sun, because we know how to control our sun, because Steve Prowitz, everybody was trying to be our sons, with Steve Prowitz of the Z Martians being the apex of that. Turn around and look out into the galaxy safely, and you will hear your star calling. It's your future self. I mean, Monique and I have gone out of our way to be in the future to make sure that there's stars and we're not telling you what star is yours. You'll know you're a star, but we know who your future selves are. And once you recognize your own star, by using light magicnology, which functions on astronomic intergalactic magicnology, because that's the galactic bar level of energy, which all of the fabric of space and time, light and dark within our galaxy exists. So by Monique and I knowing the processes of the astronomic intergalactic, and by you learning how to use the light magic, you can see or connect with your future self star and call it forward to you. They're trying to communicate to yourself. It's happening all the time. And using the astronomic intergalactic, which functions at 1,000,000 times the speed of light, we fold the fabric of the space between the two stars for you, so that you can bring your star forward and get to know yourself. But then you also connect with it. You can draw the energy off it. So now you're able to come back within our solar system and help heal, but it's at no cost or gain to our solar system, because you're bringing your own personal healing energy from your star to help here. So the only effect is how much energy you can handle traversing and expressing to help heal. So it's all personal cost, but it's never more or less than you can handle. And it doesn't matter what level. The video that Monique's making turns everybody on. This is one of the things I need to get to. No matter what level, whether you're just working within your own energetic time, energy, within your body and your own personal connection and trying to help that way, or if you can manipulate space and time, or if you think you're a freaking light bender to begin with. The point is, if you're incorrect, the video won't work. And if you're true and faithful and correct, the video will work. For those of you who the video doesn't work, we're charging 0.1% of the astronomic intergalactic formula. So basically, in order for you to believe that it's going to work for you, you got to pay $1,000, because unless you pay for something, you don't think you're getting the value, if I want to use the psychology of it. But it's actually a mathematical formula, because we run on economics and in finances, that a fractal of the cost of the Magicnology transportation system would be $1,000 USD. So you get to pay $1,000 USD to have a personal session to turn you on, because you're so fucked up that you can't watch a video that turns the most ignorant soul on, as long as it's kind and correct. So now getting back to the two quartets and getting people. So we have a strike coming from the galactic. This is something that's never happened before, Monique. And this is why I'm so glad I got to see the video, because I am going to put a plasma galactic brightness of light, and it's not really light, a galactic brightness from the galactic core. So every star within our galaxy is made from the material that I am taking out from the galactic core and beaming down to your crystal ball, and forming an electromagnetic and a gravity field around that plasma, so it can be sustained, so it doesn't rupture, right? And now, using a concept, you draw a less than nothing amount of that plasma from that ball and direct it towards the crystal. And once it's held in the crystal, then you can beam it at some segment that you're trying to heal. Now this, remember, this is the material, the energy that makes all the stars in our galaxy. So technically you could not just heal, you could matterize, like you could destroy the entire solar system with a less than nothing amount that you're putting in the crystal and beaming out to heal. So all of those of you out there, you assholes, you Z-Martians, you atheists, just know, me, the worst thing I do is render you inert as the darkness. I just burn you until there's nothing left, and then leave you to be the dirt to be tread on by those of us above you. My friend Monique here, Anna Moni, she's Miss Money. If she goes beyond healing, she can make you non-existent. Never mind inert. You know, and so why I'm also, so how you control Monique is, after you're done healing, that leftover energy you kick back into the crystal ball, and it will materialize visions of the future for you, because you're using the galactic bar energy from how you know how to use Magicnology on an astronomic intergalactic level to help train people how to use light Magicnology, right? And I continue to do the dark Magicnology, so I can continue to make sure that space is staggered a little bit. You never want space and time unfolding at the same time. So that's why we want theatrical mathematics offset a little bit, because the darkness of space on the mathematical formula extends a little bit beyond the theatrical formula running on linear time in the light. Although they both have to be running simultaneously, and they're both together, so that you're progressing in linear time upon the space that you're creating. So it's a beam, a direct shot. So because we are using that technology, Magicnology, that energy that's in your ball now is from our future. So you take out a less than nothing amount as you concentrate and transfer it into the crystal. And then you use that crystal to direct it towards a segment of whatever you're trying to heal. And then from there, once you're done, you immediately kick that energy back into the ball, and how it dissipates within the plasma of the galactic core energy, because it's been changed now, is to reveal the future in vision form for you. So we can always be making the slight adjustments, because we are living while we are moving. Now, I was making many relevant points that I don't have time to. So, Subscriber and Dawn, basically what we're going through is getting you jacked. We're going to use this energy that's coming down to immediately connect to you, and you will have the ability to connect to our star. And whether or not you're already capable of doing that, I'm not trying to say I'm enlightening you on anything new. The ability to turn your head around, though, and look out stellarly, that's new. No other storyline ever, Sirius beings, Orion cops, Draconians, anybody else anything has ever been able to turn around and look and stay and then come back. So that's what we're doing, and that turning around is so that you can connect to your own personal star, which is your future self, and draw the energy upon that. And we will actually fold the space between the two stars so that you can have a face-to-face with yourself, a come to Jesus, and then draw that energy directly, and from this point forward be able to connect to Eden, where you're going to store your energy, but have your own star to go to once we're done healing. Now, Monique, the blast from the Galactic, I got to stop and try to get this thing uploaded. What I wanted to get at more than anything is your text from the one that got wiped out, because I didn't know how to, I didn't do it the way I normally do it. Stupid I am. Somebody's dead right now on the radio, and that was the other thing. John Glenn died. He was both an astronaut, a senator, a president-elect, and what's the fourth thing? But everything that we're turning the light healers into. You have to be able to know the Trump suit, president-elect. You have to be part of the Constitution, and if you were going to represent the Constitution in public service, you would go to Congress, be a senator. We know everyone needs to be a Scion or a whatever notch you guys use, Cubanaut, whatever. But he was an astronaut. And then the one other thing that I can't remember, but everything, the whole the quadness, there's always 4 elements to alchemy. There's 4 equations that make up one of the equations of each of the theatrical mathematics, blah, 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 blah. So I'm putting Obama on notice. That was in the other video too. And this is what's happening because we are filling in the cosmic plot level of the Third Testament, which is from 1950 to 2012. Subscriber Dawn, you are in on what is going to be the known, where we came from since 1950 to where we are till 2025 when we connect everything up. But for right now, the 1950 until 2012 is what's coming right now. Anyway, somebody else checking in, that's why my face is lighting up in text. And people arriving to my location, actually that is the other divine feminine that showed up, that's told me that individuals need to feel a part of society because it's about not agreeing or getting along. I forgot how she put it. It's one of the other videos, but now she just pulled up, not to see me, to be at the location that I'm recording at, which is the bar, which is funny because my boss is the one who just went boss. He's one of my best friends, which I have very little friends, as you already know. He just sent that text. So everybody's checking in, connecting to this video because they know once we have the throne, the energy from the throne, that's the real arch. That's what we were lied to and thought we were going to this whole time. I know we're really there, and the pulse is coming in 15 minutes. So we are going to, I will get into all the other parts of everything that's going on, but Michael Savage, I brought you up. We got your back, buddy. You think that we're trying to direct the Trump suit. We're not. We're protectors of the Trump suit. Okay? And we know of the 9 witches, and you've softened your stance since Monday, but you weren't directing it towards us. You're feeling left out because you want to be part of the 140. You are. This is all part of that. Get ready, okay? So I'm calling some names out intentionally because these people, and we're dealing with San Francisco and San Diego out in California. This is on the record, and I'm making it on the record because it's all going to be different. No one's going to remember any of this shit is going on, and all the shit that happened that I haven't been able to make a video of over the last 48 hours after 15 minutes from now.